I am the Mermaid, and I am doing a Juneteenth reading. Let's tap in and see what the ancestors would like for us to be aware of. Okay, let's clear the air. If you're sensitive to chimes, you might want to walk away for a little bit because I'm going to hit the singing bowl. Okay, the vibration of the singing bowl cleanses the space of negative energy. I have two wonderful divination tools here. Okay, I have a selenite wand and I have one of my favorite pendulums. I'll ask it a question. Spirit, am I a divine oracle? Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. So, I posted a video, a short actually, and I will be using 3 oracle decks from the beautiful Mel Brown of Australia. And I actually put, there's a shell, there's a starfish, shells and crystals, and then I have a amethyst. And if you're drawn to a particular item on top of the deck, there might be a specific message for you there. I'm starting far right. This was the first deck of hers that I ever had. This deck has, the green represents plant medicine, the blue represents ancestral messages, and the yellow represents the animal kingdom. It's so beautifully done. Thank you, Mel. Okay, Juneteenth is celebrated on June 19th, and it is celebrated to commemorate and celebrate for those trafficked and enslaved Africans, especially in Texas and further down, who I believe for 6 or more years after Emancipation Proclamation were still under the brutal boot of chattel slavery. All right, let's choose 3 cards per oracle deck. Ancestor, divine messages, divine, my exalted ancestors, please use me as a channel to give clear and concise messages. I want one of each, and we are done here. All right, the animal kingdom is the tawny frog mouth. Okay, so somebody is connected to spirit and the animal world, and they're receiving divine messages. All right. And your ancestors are proud of you because you healed your chakra. And we start at the bottom, the root chakra. You healed, where's my beautiful pointer? There it is. You healed your root chakra and now you're aligned. Okay? Beautiful. And, well, she's down under tea tree. Koalas love the tea tree plant. I don't know what type of botany you're, or what type of herbology, but you definitely have been using plants and to assist you in your healing journey, and I applaud you. Okay, that's deck number 1. Okay, and then I will be pulling from, these are goddess cards. Okay, which goddess, I'll put this one here. All right, which goddess is supporting us in from this particular deck, with this deck? Which goddess is supporting us? One, please. Which goddess is supporting us? Okay. And the goddess, Sacred Lust. Okay, Katesh. All right, you've gone through not only a spiritual rebirth, but you've also gone through, and congratulations, your Kundalini rebirth. So now we'll start on deck number 2, and I'll actually pull the goddess card first. This is Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle, okay? Which goddess is supporting us with the starfish? So if you're drawn to the starfish crystal, that's my hairpin. There might be a message in there for you. The goddess is Urzeli Dantor. All right, so you went through a rebirth of your energy connected to your ancestors, and you see she has a machete. In the Caribbean, we call that cutlass. You went through a rebirth, and the only way you were able to do this was by cutting the cord, burning all negative karmic contracts that were not for your highest good. Amen. All right. And you healed your inner child because the inner child is in Roja. Okay. I'm excited. Let's see which messages are going to come out regarding... Yes, you were emotionally exhausted. That's what happens. When you're around people that aren't about shit, then they drain your ass. And you went ghost on them. Good for you. Okay, Spirit. 3 oracle cards. All right, we cut the cord. Yes. We awaken to our spiritual gifts, healed, and cut cords. Okay, what else? Okay. Ooh. We have the cockatoo. Silence came out again. One more, please. Oh. Nope, just one more. I will not take reversals from this deck. One more card. Thank you so kind. The first card that came out was Soulful Burdens. So we reincarnate with people that we have a soul contract with, whether it's positive or negative, and you had karma you needed to burn off, and so this was part of your spiritual walk, and these people can no longer have access to your energy. These people who were burdens. Okay? Again, so this is where along our spine we have a bunch of energy centers, okay? And this is known as your Kundalini rising. Okay. Beautiful messages, beautiful messages. And then also your heart chakra is open. Green, this is a malachite, and then of course you healed your heart with the rose quartz. All right. Oh, let's pull this one first. And this is a white howlite. Okay. Which goddess is supporting us? So you went on your spiritual journey. You cut off the dead weight, and now you're awakened and in your goddess energy. Okay. Which goddess is supporting us right now? Ha! Yes, my love. Yeah, me, yeah. The Mermaid Queen. Yes. All your energy has come back to you, love. Yes, my lion. All right. I love this. Yes. Now all of your creativity and your passion and your ideas are back to being your own. All right, Spirit, tell us what we need to know from this deck. Ooh. Okay. I also have 2 other decks from Mel. One is a totem deck, And one is a shadow work deck. And it's, I'll do a read with them some other time. Oh, I just want 3. Okay. So, let's start here. The green chakra goddess. Okay, so green is associated with our heart chakra. Yes, you're creating, you're healthy, you're enlightened, in tuned, and aligned. And you are also, you see the blue is for your throat chakra. You're speaking your truth. You're a truth speaker. You probably might be like me on a platform or a podcast or you know, I'm not sure how you're doing it, but you're all lit up. And then, ooh, Lady of the Lake. Okay, you have do you see? It looks like a church hat at the top. Purple has to do with is related to your crown chakra. So you are on your spiritual path. You remember your past lives. I know I've remembered quite a few of mine, and yes, and also if you look at this card, she's remembering her past lives. Look at the top. Okay, yeah, celestial. Okay, maybe you're a starseed or you're a light worker. I don't know. These it's a mini deck of the African Tarot. I'll choose 3 cards per deck, and we'll call it a beautiful day. Right here, my love. Okay, so for this row, what should we know? Spirit, let's put some tarot on it. 2 of Wands, Strength upside down. Okay. All right. Well, so this is almost every person that has a spiritual calling. If you see here, it looks like a preacher. Okay. Okay, the powers that be like the status quo. They like women weak, pregnant, and barefoot. And they run the world. And a lot of the people who are spiritual leaders, they're women for many reasons. But that's what God chose. And so they wanted to defeat us every step of the way and put obstacles in our way because they would no longer have access to various type of resources, because we would step into power and we would not allow them to continue hurting and stealing from others. Ashe. 3 cards from this deck. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Okay, so you cut the fat. You got rid of the losers. Okay. Okay. Queen of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands. This could be a mother figure, an aunt, a lover, grandmother, a neighbor. A lot of women support men who, they buy into the patriarchal society, particularly if it benefits them in some way. And this represents the old guard, and we represent the new guard. And she was benefiting some way. She's in the reverse. She's corrupt. She also was working with these men, probably a cult. She's probably an Eastern Star. I call them loser stars. She wanted you defeated. Right next to the men. But you were too strong for her. Yeah, they're sad. Oh, these are people from past lives. Okay, so we reincarnated with some past life karmics and we defeated them this time. Whoop, whoop. This lifetime, yes, because these divine couples are coming together. Okay, final 3 cards, please. What do we need to know from this row? What did I say? They did not want us to step into our leadership and get our divine gifts online and fully activated in our full power because we're stronger than them. These are people that abuse children and do other things. Okay, two more. I'll do two more. Yes, but we are protected, and Gabriel blew the horn. Yes. I'll do two more here. Enough. All right, I'll take it. So these people, a King of Cups in your family. Yes, these people were working with a King of Cups. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Or they were working in cahoots with a group, a coven, your family, friends, I don't know. Bunch of losers. Okay. And this was the plan of what they've done for a long time against, looky here, looky here, looky here, look pandesi. Okay, here's the story. So they would send, people to be in a relationship with us, okay, to stars, or we were indoctrinated with patriarchy. I mean, that happened, but also before that happened, in order for us to even see that as a possibility, they had to indoctrinate us to patriarchy and religion, as a reality, because they never wanted us again to step into our divinity, and they were stealing our energy, among other things. Yes? All right. And they knew you had a spiritual calling, and they also knew you had a divine love that's destined in the stars. And they never wanted you to experience real love, which is crazy. If you choose not to get in a relationship, it doesn't mean you don't experience true love. These people are retards. Okay? And yes, slow and steady. They could never take what belongs to God. They thought they won something. Yep. Nope. Nope. And these people still think they can do blood magic under the moon, and they're dying. Yeah, they look like this. They're looking for, listen here, they keep wanting to make offers to different witches. Everybody knows about these people and how they're cursed, and nobody, I'm telling you, they're slamming doors, they're not taking calls. And anyway, they don't have any money. They were supposed to steal something from a starseed, and that's a no-go, Pogo. That's a no-go, Pogo. I want to pull a goddess card. All right, for each row. All right, so Sekhmet, someone's of Egyptian royal blood. Sekhmet is with us. Okay, the old paradigm is falling. It's falling. You're using your inner wisdom. You cut cords. That's right. And what about your awakening? Okay, look. This is a mermaid, and she's by a body of water. Sulis, it says, spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. Or take a spiritual bath. Yes, okay. Yes. High Priestess. High Priestess. Okay. All right. One animal oracle card, and I will end this beautiful reading. Okay, for We have the guinea pig. I'll show you momentarily. The second animal card, please. We have the cat. And our third card. Third animal card, please. High priestesses are standing in our power valiantly. And why is that? Because we love ourselves. Okay, the first animal oracle card is the guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. Be the change in the world you want to see. And it says to be strong, indeed. And then we have the cat. Meow. Be relaxed and independent. Yes. Yeah, believe it or not, people are offended when a woman has control of her own resources. Money, time, love. You know, they want to tell you where to put it and where to put it down and where to pick it up. It says shark, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. If you don't start shit, there won't be no shit. No. This is absolutely beautiful. The world is shifting literally as I am doing this reading. Women are stepping into their leadership positions. They're happy. They're whole. And of course, this isn't an attack on men. Why would we want to attack men? First of all, when you are balanced, you do so. When you are balanced, you do so in your male and feminine energy. So there's no competition between men and women. That's how the patriarchy looks at things. No, it's like the wings of a bird. You need both of them to fly high. Okay? Happy Juneteenth. I don't know if you guys are making food or resting tomorrow. I'm actually recording this video on Wednesday evening. But I wish you love and light. If you have questions about any of the readings or any of the materials that I use in any of my readings, please feel free to message me. If I don't respond, don't be offended. Currently, my phone is hacked and monitored, but by the grace of God, they cannot prevent me from uploading and doing what I need to do. So say the Lord. So if I don't hear back from you, you could always leave a message in the reading itself, under the reading, and I can respond to you that way. Again, have a wonderful day off tomorrow, and be proud of your skin, be proud of your history, and don't ever allow anyone to make you feel less than you are. Stand in your power, and I will see you on the next video. Happy Juneteenth.